Hi everyone, welcome to the session of 4th standard mathematics. Today we are going to discuss the 10th chapter in our textbook, that is data collection. Okay, so coming to the textbook, we have data collection, the new chapter, 10th chapter is data collection. In this chapter, we are going to study how to tabulate a given information. Data means a group of information. Data collection means collecting the data as information, and we are going to tabulate the data. So, we have already studied how to tabulate the data given a question. So, the same thing only. So, here we have information regarding national games, and we have made a table out of the given data, that is the name of the team is there, number of gold medals, number of silver medals and number of bronze medals each team won in the national games is tabulated according to the given information. So, these are called data. We are collecting the data and we are tabulating it. This is called data collection. Okay. And we know that when we are tabulating a given set of data, it will be easy for us to analyze the table. If you are making the question as a table, it will be easy for us to analyze and answer the questions that follows the table. So, that is the advantage of tabulation. So, here you can see this is the different teams who won gold, silver and bronze, and number of medals are also given in the table. So, it will be very easy for us to answer the following questions. Which team won more than 5 gold medals? These are the teams. Kerala Services and Kerala and Services are the two teams which won more than 5 gold medals. Like that, we will be able to answer the questions when we tabulate the given information. So, here we have the grade got by each student of Appu's class. Now, when we analyze this table, it will be easy for us to understand how many students got A grade, how many students got B grade, etc. Okay, these are the, and we will be able to we will be able to make a table according to the grade and number of children who got each grade. Okay. Next we have comparison. That means if we comparing two tables. These are the table below shows the grades of children on Appu's bench and Tirtha's bench. So, this is Appu's bench, this is Tirtha's bench, students who got different grades. So, we will be able to compare the two tables also. Okay, this is also an advantage of data collection. Now, here we have in the park. What we have to do here is, this picture is given there. So many students and all are playing in a park, and so many things are there in this park. So, what we have to do is, how many of each? What all things do you see in the picture? How many of each fill in this table? Okay. So, if you are asked to find the number of things in the picture, what we will do? We will just make a table and we will have two columns. One is the things in the park or the things the students saw and the number of each things. Okay. So, we have colorful umbrella in the picture and you have to write how many umbrellas are there. Aquarium we have, you have to write number of aquariums here, etc. And extra things that you see in the park you can write here, and the number of such things in the park that you have to write in the other column. This is how we tabulate. Now, another question is there, color math. Okay. The table shows the number of children in Afia's class who like each color in rainbow. So, these are the different colors. We know that color of rainbow is represented as Vibgyor, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So, these are the number of students who like each color. Which color do most children in Afia's class like? By looking at the number of the children itself, we can understand that blue is the most likely color in the class. Okay. Now, On the way back to school, this is a library question. We have a library shown here. Now, here you can see the table below shows the number of books of different types in the library. Okay, number of books. Fill in the numbers. The picture of one book indicates 100 books. So, this is an important part in this chapter, that is pictorial representation of the given data. Okay, you will be given some data, either number of books or something. You have to represent it using pictures. This is it. That is children's books. These are the children's books, and we are told that the picture of one book indicates 100 books. That means one picture of one book indicates 100 books. So, this is 100 books. Now, if you are adding all these things, how many hundreds we have? Just see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hundreds we have, and the actual number will be 600, because we are not able to draw 600 pictures of 600 books here. So, that for easiness we are doing what? One book represent 100 books. So, according to that we will draw the picture of books. This is called the pictorial representation of the data. So, here one book indicate 100 books. So, children's books, number of children's books is 600, and number of short story books, what is it? 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay, and poetry books 100, 200, 300. And what about novel? 1, 2, 3, 400. And biography book is 1, 2, 200. Okay. This is pictorial representation. Sometimes you will be given the type of books and the actual number. You will have to pictorially represent it. Okay, you have to represent it using pictures. So, if the actual number is given as 600, you will not draw 600 books here. What you will do instead? You will represent one book as 100 books, and you will draw 6 books here. Okay. Next we have how many. That is, see the picture Ravi made for math board using circles, rectangles and triangles. There are so many figures. See, this is the first figure. Here what we have to do is, see, this picture is made of so many shapes. That is, circle is there, triangle is there, rectangle is there. Okay. So, what you have to do is, you have to count the number of shapes in each figure. That is, in figure 1, how many rectangles are there, how many triangles are there, how many circles are there. So, in each figure you have to count the number of different shapes, and you have to fill the table in the textbook. Very interesting activities. Now, next we have class. The table shows the number of children who joined class 1 in LP schools of Tirikulam Panchayat. Okay. One child in the picture stands for 10 children. Okay, when you are pictorially representing something, or the number of students or number of books is more in number or large in number, instead of when you are pictorially representing it, don't draw the actual number of students. If 100 students are there, what you will do? You can just take one picture of one boy equal to 100 boys. Like that you can take, or picture of one boy equal to 10 boys. Okay. So, here one child in the picture stands for 10 children. Okay. So, Kozhimala LP school. Here boys means here that only 3 pictures are there, but one picture represents what? 10 children. So, 10 plus 10 plus 10. 30 boys are there in Kozhimala LP school, and 30 girls are there in the school. Okay. Now, Vadapuram school. Here also 30 boys are there and 30 girls are there. Mamallapuram school also 30 boys are there, but 40 girls are there, because 4 pictures are there. Okay. Similarly, we can find the number of girls and boys in the other school, the remaining schools also. So, how many children are in all means you have to find the total number of boys and girls. Who are more, girls or boys? That also you can find from the table. Okay. Sometimes you will be given, as I told you, you will be given the name of the school and number of girls and number of boys, and you will have to pictorially represent each one. They will be given Kozhimala, boys 30. So, what you have to do? You have to write one child is equal to 10 children, and you have to draw, instead of 30 boys, you have to draw only 3 boys in the table. That is how we pictorially represent a given data. Okay. And the last one is draw slates in the table to show the number needed in each school. What is it? The Panchayat decided to give free slates for all these kids. Okay. Now draw slates in the table to show the number needed in each school. So in Kodimala school there are a total of 60 students. Okay. So each student should be given slates. Okay. So we cannot draw 60 slates here. What we will draw instead of that? One slate represents 10 slates. One slate represents 10 slates. Okay. So for making it 60 we have to draw 6 slates because each slate represents 10 slates. Okay. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, 60. Okay. 6 tens are here. Here also we need 6 slates. Here we need how many tens are there in 70? 7. So we need 7 slates here. How many tens are there in 80? 8. So 8 slates we have to draw here. And 40 means 4 slates. Now 110 means just find how many tens are there in 110. We know that 11 tens are 110. So we have to draw here 11 slates. Okay. Only these are there in this chapter. So kindly watch the whole video and try to do all the activities given in the textbook. Okay. So we will see in the next class. Thank you. Bye.